Hello, everybody. This is our second installment for Pet Dental Health Month. Last week, we talked about how pain and dental pain in particular might affect your dog's behavior. This week, we have something a little lighter. We're going to be talking about dental chews, and a couple of our team dogs are going to tell you what they thought of some of the chews that we offered. All right. So what is a dental chew? There are tons of chews, as I'm sure you know. Anytime you look online, go to the pet store, the variety is pretty overwhelming. What we're talking about today are chews that are marketed specifically as improving your dog's dental health. Ideally, they should actually do that. They should decrease plaque or tartar buildup. I don't know that most chews can. I think chews can't actually get rid of tartar that's already there, but may slow down its accumulation. And chews could either reduce plaque buildup, or might even scrape some plaque off, because plaque's the soft stuff that can still be removed without your dog going under for a dental. Just keep in mind, I have a dog who's on a prescription diet, restricted diet. So I always want to point out that, check the ingredients on these, because if you have a dog on who's allergic to some dog food ingredients, then, some of these chews might not be appropriate for them. And if you are going to spend money on chews, I'd recommend, if you're doing it for dental health reasons, make sure they are approved by the Veterinary Oral Health Council. If you just Google that, VOHC recommended products, you'll find the current list of products that have been approved for dogs. That means that they have some evidence backing them up that they actually do decrease plaque and or tartar buildup. All right, so what did our dogs test out? We went with 4 different options: Whimsy's Brushies, Milkbone Brushing Chews, the Vet Iq Minties, and Denta Stix. And these are all edible chews. They're not rawhides. They don't last nearly as long as something harder, like a rawhide or a bully stick. And these are all approved by that Veterinary Oral Health Council. So they all have some evidence backing up their claims that they do improve oral health. I put links to all of these on our recommended products page. That's the URL at the bottom of the slide here. All right, who are our testers for today? Both Billy and Coco volunteered for this task. Very kind of them. Both pups are pretty heavy chewers, so something to keep in mind if you're kind of comparing their behavior to what you think your dogs will be with these different chews. Billy's smaller, I think like 30 pounds, and Coco's, my guess, is probably 65 pounds, so a bigger dog. Okay, let's first look at how what our dogs thought about just palatability. Were these, good to eat? Oops, sorry, that is not for us right now. So we're going to look at some video. Some pretty cute video, I must say. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear the audio. I hope you can, because it's pretty cute chewing sounds. All right, so this is Billy, who is trying out the Whimsy's Brushy first. I really like watching Billy because she's very deliberate about each new treat she's given. She'll give it the sniff test, sometimes multiple times. So I don't know if someone is on and can comment, let me know if you can hear the video sound, the audio. Because if you can kind of hear how hard this chew is. Pretty hard. But so after, some sniffing and licking, she decides this is acceptable. Here we've got the Vet Iq Minties Chew. Gets the sniff test also. And So that one also is found to be acceptable. All the sizes you'll see, remember, Billy's about 30 pounds, and I got mostly the ones that are sized for large dogs because I was getting them for Coco as well. This is the milk bone brushing chew. So that's a little bit smaller. I think you'll see, yeah, this one is pretty easy to see. She already broke a piece off. So maybe a bit softer than some of the other chews. And this is Denta Stix, one of the Denta Stix. And this one, she right away is able to get chunks of the treat off. So a lot softer than some of the other chews. So as you can see, she did not turn her nose up at any of these chews. And neither did Coco. You'll see Coco's selections in a second. But she's more of a, she pretty much went in and just ate everything. Okay, so you guys can't hear the audio on the video. Can you hear? Well, I assume you can hear me if you answered that question. Well, okay, I'll see if I can, if there's a way for me to edit it in for later. Oh, you know what? I think I can do it in some settings. So at least you can hear, let's see, output. This might be something I have to figure out when I have more time. I sort of vaguely remember seeing an option for this. So the sounds are, I don't know. If you're not into bulldog sounds, maybe it's not super as interesting to you as it is to me, but Billy makes a lot of kind of like snorty sounds as she tries out each of these chews. All right, sound levels. Here we go. Let me see. Oh, hey. Okay, I'm going to try this, and you guys can tell me if it works. Oh, no, it says well, never mind. Yep, I'll just have to do it later. Okay, continuing on. So those were so all chews we tested out were deemed acceptable, edible by both dogs. Now let's look at what were the favorites. And I must preface this by saying it's a completely unscientific taste test. Really, we're just doing this for fun. We only did one arrangement. Each dog just had all 4 chews put out, and then we watched what they went for, but we didn't try different arrangements. So here, I love watching, again, Billy sniffs each one carefully to select her, decide what her selection is going to be, and ultimately, she goes with the Denta Stix. Here we've got Coco. She immediately goes to the Whimsies and picks that one up, but it's a little bit harder to chew. So then she grabs the milk bone one, bites that in half quickly, goes back to the Whimsies chew, gnaws on it for a little bit. Oh, Denta Stix right there. Maybe she's going to grab, I think she grabs the Denta Stix next. Yep. And again, you can see that the Whimsies is holding up. Is really taking a while to bite off pieces. And then there's the Vet Iq Minties. And I don't know if you could, since you can't hear it, you might not be able to tell that she snapped a piece off. It was pretty loud when the piece broke off. So I think that kind of shows how hard it is. So she went for the Whimsies first, but it's still the last one standing. So if you're looking for something that lasts longer, that's the one she decides to carry out, into her lair. And enjoy in the other room. All right, so get rid of that. So for Billy, she liked the Denta Stix. These are soft, easy to eat. Coco went first for the Whimsies brushies and kept going back to those. All right, so now I can take you back to here. Okay, so just some notes on these. Depending what you're looking for. So like I said, the Whimsies brushies it was quite a bit longer lasting than all the other chews. So if what you're looking for is kind of more duration out of these chews, I don't know about you guys, but I always find that, the amount of time you get out of these edible chews kind of disappointing. They don't really occupy your dog for that long. But the brushies do last a long time. They are also kind of expensive though. So that's a trade-off. The milk bone brushing chew is probably that, and the Denta Stix both didn't last very long at all. They're much softer and can be eaten quickly. And I don't know this, and I'm not sure if the data are accessible that are used for these products to be approved by the Veterinary Oral Health Council, but I would imagine potentially at least any benefit you get from mechanical removal of plaque from these products, it might be more for the ones that last longer because you're just going to get more chewing, more actual contact of the chew with your dog's teeth. So for that reason, that might be a reason to look for the longer lasting chews. However, if you've got a dog who's had a bunch of teeth removed, may even have sort of sensitive teeth, please do check with your vet first before starting any dental chews. And then, maybe they would need a softer one. They might not be able to handle a harder chew like the Whimsies. The Vet Iq Minties kind of fell in the middle. They're harder, not as hard, not as long lasting as the Whimsies, but definitely harder than Denta Stix and Milkbone. And the Denta Stix are super soft. Like, they can be eaten very quickly. If you have not tried these already, if you decide to get them, just be prepared for them to be gone in a matter of seconds. All right. So that's it for our review today. If you have anything in particular you'd like us to look at, send it our way at admin@dogkindtraining.com. These are only 4 of quite a few approved products, approved by the Veterinary Oral Health Council. If you want that link, shoot us an email and I'll dig it up for you and send you the link to the PDF that was updated this month of their approved products. And of course, there's a lot of other stuff on that list. Here is how to get more stuff from us. We've got our blog, Instagram, YouTube, our Facebook channels, and then we still have that free webinar available that is given by a veterinarian talking about different dental health products. So chews, but also things like water additives, prescription diets, that kind of stuff. All right. Anyone have any questions about dental chews? If you are watching this as a recording, you can put questions underneath the video and I'll get a notification and come by and check on it and answer if I can. All right. I hope you guys have fun with this. I really, I enjoy buying stuff for my dogs, but I do like stuff that lasts longer. So while currently in our house, we're using Greenies and another chew called, I think it's Dental Life or something, that are popular with our dogs, I may go back and buy some Whimsies just because they last a little longer. I'll have to price it out. We do these every night. We do the dental chews every night. So with 3 dogs, it does add up rather quickly. All right, everyone, have a wonderful week. Next week, we will, I think, be talking about toothbrushes and toothpastes. And then at the end of the month, we'll be talking about sort of human behavior in dental health. So what you can do to improve your dog's dental health. All right. Have a great day. I will see you all online.